Buy cheaper COD points directly from the official Call of Duty mobile store. Take advantage of Black Friday with an 88% discount, also available in India, with an additional 20% discount for first-time customers. For a discount, buy from the channel's partner store, then in Call of Duty mobile store. The Season 11 patch notes have been revealed. End of the USS 9, or maybe not. The next weapon on the blacklist will be the VMP. End of the Tundra, the return of the QQ9 to the absolute meta of Call of Duty Mobile. Say, it's back in the meta in Season 11. The COD double point event. In today's video I'll react to the Season 11 nerfs and buffs and give my opinion on it. Before starting the video, I apologize to everyone, because I'm going to give my opinion in this video. Today, in Call of Duty Mobile, it's forbidden to have an opinion. If you have an opinion, everyone will. If you attack me, I apologize because I'm not going to stop giving my opinion about weapons or the game. I have my opinion, and nobody is obligated to agree with me. I'm here to respect everyone's opinion. If you respect mine, that's fine. If you don't respect mine, that's fine too. Let's go to the video.
Our SAM turret has been destroyed.
Call of Duty Mobile Season 11 is going to be the biggest update of the year for Call of Duty Mobile. There are exactly 8 days left until the date of this video, and we're excited for it. There will be new collaborations, DMs, etc. I'll start the video by giving my opinion on the COD double points event. In my opinion, this is the best event. I'm going to buy my COD points and save up to buy my favorite weapon. Here. This will be very good for everyone. It would be great if this event returned more often during the year. Now I'm going to give my opinion on the buffs and nerfs of Call of Duty Mobile Season 11. This is the moment where I'll attract haters from all over the world, and also admirers because I'm authentic and speak my mind, unlike YouTubers who sell out to Call of Duty Mobile. RAL MG is receiving a buff to its aiming time and movement speed. This weapon is garbage. It's the slowest in the LMG category since its release. Nobody uses this piece of junk, except for campers in the background. You open the scope in 2026, but it only fully opens in 2027, and it's too late to buff this piece of junk. There are better weapons that deserve buffs than this garbage. Vargos is a good, underrated weapon. It already had a super buff, and now, it's receiving another one. What this weapon lacks is more damage range, which it doesn't have, and more control, because it's an armor.it has a lot of recoil, but it's a good weapon with a great fire rate and damage. Look who's getting a buff. It sounds like a joke, but it's true. Einhorn Revolving This is getting a buff. This is the worst weapon in the entire history of Call of Duty Mobile. Even my haters agreed with me when I called this weapon trash. This weapon was the worst weapon that Cal ever had. Call of Duty Mobile has already made history in this game, and now, they're going to buff the reloading time. A reload time that takes ages to reload. This seems like a joke. This weapon manages to be bad at absolutely everything. Recoil, reloading, it's utter garbage, and it still kills with 2 shots most of the time. The QXCR really needs more attention because it's a good weapon. The QXCR is receiving a buff to the same accessories as before, an ability that increases the fire rate, and a buff to the barrel. For this weapon to be good, it needs more damage range and better control to be a good weapon. Regarding the Lag 53 buff, I'll give my opinion on this weapon. Lag 53 is actually an Odin 2.0. It's receiving several buffs and could reach the meta. What they're doing here is creating a new Odin 4 to sell a mythic version of this weapon in 2026. Mark my words. Striker 45, this is the part of the video that nobody will understand. I don't have anything to say about this weapon because I literally only used it once in my life to make this gameplay, so I don't know if this weapon, whether it's good or bad. I'll give my opinion on the buff and nerf. which to me doesn't make sense. Call of Duty Mobile buffed this weapon and then weakened it. Balancing is important, but not all balancing is good because it can ruin the weapon. But I want your opinion on this. Do you use this weapon? I've only used it once, so I don't know what to say about it. Dingo, super buff. I haven't used this weapon in years, but what I can say is that it's not a bad weapon. This weapon is the fastest LMG in its category. The aiming time can be compared to an assault rifle. It's not a bad weapon, and it's going to get better now. I'm going to test it. The QQ9 receives another buff, moving it up in the meta weapon rankings. It's a small but important buff, making the QQ9 kill faster, which is great. We need new metas. I talked about the buffs. Now I'm going to talk about the nerfs. This is the most anticipated part of the video, so let's go. Nerfing the HS-0405, man. This nerf should be in Battle Royale and not multiplayer. This weapon is meta in Battle Royale, but not meta in multiplayer. What do you think about this? Tundra nerf. Of all the nerfs, this one caught me by surprise. I disagree 100% with this nerf. Literally, Call of Duty Mobile is destroying the Tundra, even though it's already heavily nerfed. The bullet reduction in the gun was terrible, so we fixed it using the accessory. 26.5 hammer forged with this accessory. The Tundra would have 7 bullets again instead of 5. But Call of Duty Mobile went and nerfed that barrel. I strongly disagree with that, because a legendary Tundra version is coming. Weapons are coming to the game in collaboration with Street Fighter. And now, we have 2 more nerf guns. This will be the first nerf series. These are the weapons on the list. The MG42, which is already destroyed by so many nerfs. I'm not going to buy that garbage. The legendary SS9. The SS9 already has a nerf. I need to see how this will be. And the Tundra now, which I will stop using and will not buy, and which is the only weapon on this list that hasn't been destroyed by nerfs. In my opinion, this is the end of the Tundra. I hope that in 2026, they release a sniper rifle that will become meta. The most anticipated nerf by the community. It's here. I'm not going to mince words now, and I'm going to say everything I think. I'm sorry to say this, but it won't change absolutely anything. They'll continue using this weapon until another one arrives. The most broken weapon. The USS-9 is just one of the problems in Call of Duty Mobile. They're going to nerf the USS-9. I agree 100. Even if I have the mythic version and still lose. About nerf. It won't affect us S9 that much. If they nerf at its damage and overall range, that can actually nerf us S9. Otherwise, we ain't escaping us S9. The nerf isn't totally addressing the very issue of the gun. Yes, the BISA is getting a pretty hefty nerf. But the real issue is the range. Makes most ARs useless. Nerf the base range of the SS9 and the meta will open up after that. We're still going to have another month of the USS-9 dominating Call of Duty Mobile. But we have much worse problems. Free hackers for everyone to use. A terrible ranking system. They should be more concerned about that. These were my opinions, and I respect everyone's opinion, so comment with yours. Until the next video, bye.